Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Play Arts Kai Tifa Lockhart figure. I'm really excited to review this one with you all. I know that this figure came out a while ago, but I just got into the line maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. I bought the Cloud with the motorcycle. I think they reissued it, and I wasn't able to get it a long time ago, so I hopped on it. I think I bought it at Sideshow Toys. And yeah, now I got this one. I saw some reviews on it and it looked good. This version I have also comes with the extra head sculpts, so I'm gonna show those off as well. I think this is the first version with the head sculpts that people didn't like, so they ended up making more. I'm not sure if they ever reissued them again later with the head sculpts already pre-packaged, but this one is the one that comes with them on the side. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's get on with the box art, then we'll go into details, accessories, articulation, and I'll give my final opinion at the end of the review. So let's get on with the video. Starting with the front, we have a beautiful image of Tifa in a dynamic pose, along with the illustration that says Final Fantasy VII Remake and Play Arts Kai. We have a certificate of authenticity sticker at the bottom. On the back, we have Tifa in some different heroic poses, which look really nice. We also have some words, and it says Square Enix at the bottom. I know I showed it earlier, but when you open the box up, you're greeted to this beautiful image of Tifa. And I believe that that's the figure. It looks really good. And there's also a description for her right here, in case you want to read it. And yeah, let's get this open and check out the details. This figure also comes with instructions, so make sure you view them before replacing any of the head sculpts or hair sculpts, and also the hand joints. And here we are, Tifa's out of the package, and let's get the first impressions. Right away, she feels heavy, like a really good weight. For the price of this figure, I like it. And to me, weight is something that's important. I know I say that a lot during the videos, but it's just because I think that's important. I wouldn't want a really expensive figure that felt light, you know? But it feels good. This has really good weight to it. Yeah, she looks good. Let's remove the plastic. But yeah, even just her head, I honestly like her first head sculpt. Yeah, she's looking good. So let's get on with accessories. And for accessories, Tifa does come with a display stand, which is always nice. She does come with 2 interchangeable hair sculpts and a alternate head sculpt. And inspecting her head sculpt, I like it. Now, I know it's not using the facial recognition like Star Wars Black Series, and I can see that's probably why people may not think it's as accurate. But I think, you know, give them some years. They'll probably get on it, hopefully. But this isn't bad. Like, this representation still looks decent. And here's her other hair sculpts. And this one looks like it's swaying back a little bit. It is a harder plastic, but be careful because you don't want to warp it. And there's the red on there. That looks good. Or the maroon on there. And then her alternate head sculpt or hair sculpt. Honestly, they look almost similar. Like this one's just back a little bit. And that's good. Hopefully next time they make them a little bit more different just to, you know, so you got some different sculpts to choose from. She also comes with 3 interchangeable hands, which are all nice. I like that they painted the metal parts on her knuckles, on the gloves. Those are nice. Seems like it's on the thumb. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it's on the back too. I love attention to detail like that. The little paint on like the gloves, to me, that's a win. That's a plus. Now going into details with this figure. You can see that I already have Tifa standing up without the stand, and it is a little bit tricky, but it is possible to get her to stand without it. And starting with her head sculpt, this is the original one, and honestly, I still like it. We're gonna put on the other head sculpt too. It is hard plastic for her hair, but it does look like it's a brown shading that they put inside of it, inside of the hair sculpt, like the painting. It's definitely brown. We have some maroon right here. None of this is soft like Storm Collectibles or anything. This is all hard plastic for her skin, and her skirt is definitely of a softer plastic, and it does cut at the side right there. But you can see the details into the side, which is really nice. And I like that they added paint right here just to make that look a little bit more detailed on her skirt, and they painted the buckle. I always like the little details when they do that. You can see that it is painted almost like a brownish on here, and you can see there's like some wrinkles on her shirt. And one thing that I did notice for her shirt, it's almost like they put 2 layers of plastic for her skin flesh and for her shirt to make it look like she's actually wearing a shirt. Like it's painted right here, but inside, I don't know if you can really get it, but it actually looks like she's wearing a shirt. I like that. It's really cool that they went that far into doing that. And I like that they sculpted her stomach and the belly button. That looks really good. The legs look good. They just painted it. I like that they added some detail into her boots right here. And they do move too, I noticed. But yeah, that all looks good. Even under here, it's just painted black. But that's good too. And let's see, yep. Yeah, they did a good job. The details on this figure is really nice. I like that they painted those little metallic parts on her bracer that she's wearing, or arm gauntlet. But yeah, she looks good. Now going into replacing the different head sculpts out, this is her original one. And to replace the head sculpt, you do have to, you can see that there is a seam right here, and you just carefully move those apart. And you can see that this was her original head sculpt. And there's the hair on top. And just to show you, that's the original one. So this is the original, and this one is the new one. And we're gonna just put that new one on. And oops, I think the hair is supposed to, oh no, you can put them on separately. Oh, that's cool. So you can put it on separately. And yeah, this is her new head sculpt. This is the alternate one. So what do you think, honestly? My opinion, yeah, like it looks good, honestly. I could say that, yeah, maybe this one does look a little bit more like her than the original one, but I'm not sure. They both look good, but this one definitely has a more natural flesh tone. It's not as shimmery, and yeah, it definitely looks good on her. So I do like that head sculpt. You can see does look good. And here we are with the other alternate head sculpt. This is the newer one. You can see that's what it looks like on there. And yeah, no, it looks good. And this is the other original second head sculpt, or alternate head sculpt, that she comes with. This one looks good too, but I like the other one better. It just, the skin tone looks a little bit better, not as shimmery, but this one's not bad either, honestly. But I do really like the other ones more. Also, to replace her other hair sculpts, you just have to carefully pop off her head. Be very careful. And then you just take your alternate ones, which we'll use this one because it looks the most noticeable. It has the most difference in the three, between the three. And then you put the head back on like that. And you remove her original head sculpt. And yeah, it's really easy to put on. I like that it's definitely not frustrating or difficult, and it doesn't seem like it's loose when you put it on. It seems like it stays on there. But this is her alternate hair, like as if she's swaying it in the wind, like she's looking away. And yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, that looks good. Different hair sculpts. Now going into articulation, and you can see I already have her in a hero pose or a fighting stance. And this is cool. Like, you can really get her in a stance, and I like that. But she can rotate her head about this much. She can look down about that far, which is really good. She looks back about that much, and I believe it varies on the hair. You'll probably get the most with this one because it does go back further. So she probably will look back the furthest with this head sculpt or hair sculpt. She has a drop down in her shoulders, so she can go up and down a little bit, which is really good. She can rotate her arm completely with the 360. They both can go up to a T-pose, which I really like. She does have double jointed elbows, which are really good. She can move her wrist. Mine is a little bit tight, so please be careful. She can move her wrist in and out, which are really nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's really good. She can move her upper torso about that much. She can move it in maybe about that much and back about that far, which is really good. She can move it back really far, so you can have her in like different dream sequences and poses. That's really nice. She also can go side about that much and the other side about that far, which is good. Her legs do come out about that far. The skirt does hinder it a little bit, but you can see that there is gaps in between it, or splits, so you can get her in more dynamic kicking poses and splits. Her leg does go up about this far, which is really nice. She does have a double jointed knee, which is very beautiful. She does have, let's see, it doesn't twist right here, but she can, she twists right here at the leg, which is really nice. I like that. She has a little bit of articulation on the boot. Her ankle rocker does go in about that much and out about that far. And her legs do bend back about this much, which is good. And it seemed like the legs are ratcheted, as you can hear them. And I like that. And what did I miss? Yeah, that's everything for her articulation, which is really nice. For a figure this size, she has some really good articulation. And for size comparison, here she is next to Cloud and Jessie, both PlayArts Kai figures. And I actually just opened these both up because I didn't have anything PlayArts Kai to compare her with. So I decided to just open these both up since I'm gonna do a review on them here soon anyways. But yeah, they all look good. I like that Cloud scale's a little bit bigger. Her and Jessie seem like they're around the same height, but yeah, for this line, it looks really, really good. And I can't wait to keep collecting these. And here she is next to SH Figure Arts Second Form Frieza. And wow, I thought Second Form Frieza was big because he's one of the bigger figures in SH Figure Arts. But when you put him next to a Play Arts Kai figure, he looks very small. But I like it overall. They may not scale together, but honestly, I'm gonna have them in 2 different display areas. So it looks good though, honestly, just having both of these figures in figure form. It's amazing. And lastly, here she is next to a Marvel Legends figure, just to give you the size comparison of how big these Play Arts Kai figures are. I like that they scale over 1/12 scale, honestly. I think that it just brings out, for this specific line, like Final Fantasy, I think it just brings out a little bit more. So yeah, I like that they're, you know, they may not be scaled together, but I do like her size. And for my final impressions, I have to say that I really like this figure. Getting into the Play Arts Kai line, I was a little bit nervous because, you know, for one, I'm jumping into a new line. Number 2, I noticed that the price was a little bit more pricier. So me, I'm not really a completionist. I want to be, but, you know, due to prices and just, you know, my finances, it's hard to be a completionist, but I try where I can to get as many of the figures as possible. So with that being said, you know, I kind of had to take that in a factor before collecting this line or any line in general. And yeah, I decided to go for it, and I don't regret my purchase. I did buy this figure on a third-party market. I used eBay. I know this figure is long sold out, but there are some still available on eBay. They are a bit more pricier, but it's what it's worth to you. To me, I think it's worth it. There's definitely, you know, a lot going on with this figure that I like a lot. Like just right here, this figure almost looks like it could be a statue to me if, you know, the knee joints weren't being shown right there. And maybe the elbow, but I mean, it almost has like a statue look to it. The dynamic aspect of the figure. I really like the painting and the shading and the articulation with the ratchet joints. I love that, you know, everything is double jointed, and they did try to fix the issue with the different head sculpts. And there's nothing better than a company who sees a mistake and tries to fix it. And I appreciate that. And I hope that this line continues to thrive in the future. They have me as a supporter, so I will continue to be buying them. I will be reviewing Jesse and Cloud on the bike soon, so please stay tuned for that. But this figure to me is a buy. I recommend it if you're a Final Fantasy fan, if you're a fan of the remake, or if you are contemplating the figure. I say it's definitely worth the money. I love it. Thank you everyone for viewing my page. I really appreciate you all for watching my reviews. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, so please, please, please stay tuned. I'm going to be giving away something, an action figure, brand new. I'm not sure which one yet, but once we get closer to the 100 subscribers, I will keep you further updated and let you know, but it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I hope this video helped you out to deciding if you wanted it or not. So thank you everyone, and have a great day.